Hey Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are doing well. Blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. So we're on to a new week. We're on the third week of August. This is going to be for August 20th until the 26th. So for my Saggies, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And of course my cross watchers. So if you're messing with a Sag, dealing with a Sag, doing whatever you do with a Sag, that's your business. We're going to be doing reading. Thank you to my current subscribers, my new subscribers, those of you who are supporting me on this journey. My channel is growing in abundance, and I thank you so much. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. If not, welcome to the family. If you're new to the channels, thank you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email will be down below. Those of you who have commented and sent me emails, please know that I'm not ignoring you in any fashion. Your girl has a full-time job, and you know, things get a little bit hectic, and I'm sorry I can't respond right away, but I always do. And it will be in a couple of days, you know what I mean? Well, I have wrote to whoever I needed to write to, so I am caught up. So I'm not just here talking shit. But let's get into it, Saggy. Let's see what's going on. We have the Queen of Air, Ego, and Ace of Fire. All right. So somebody here is very independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Somebody might be speaking their truth, handling shit the way that they need to handle, and just taking a direct approach in certain things, and is very quick, a very quick thinker. This female, she can be a widow, you know, if that pertains to your situation, whatever the case may be. She could be divorced as well. But this is also clearing away things that no longer serve you, right? Because you felt as though you were in a position where there was some false entrapment here. And being overly focused on material things was just being very negative and dragging you down. And there was negative or fear-based thoughts within yourself. So right now there's an exciting opportunity that's going to be coming your way. It could be in reference to a career advancement, or your life in general just changing at this time, which is very positive, very beautiful. Now being able to see clearly through situations and handling business and making things move the way that you want them to move. You're standing within your own power. You have let go of all the thoughts within your head. All right. You let go of all these thoughts that had held you down. You just let go because of the fact that you were not willing to hold on to the BS anymore, right? So you let go, not knowing whether you were going to fall on your fucking head or fall feet like a fucking cat, like on your feet like a damn cat. But at the end of the day, there is success here. Success because you were willing to let go of certain things and saw past difficult situations, all right, because you were blocked in your emotion sector. So you came to this position where you had a choice to make, a choice to either move forward and move with ease, or stay stuck where you were. All right, at the end of the day, you saw enlightenment, and you gained success off of it. You are now within your power to manifest any and everything that you want. All good things are coming your way. You're in a position to act now and make moves. Once again, you could have been dealing with a Gemini, since the twins are here, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is acting now and doing now. But you know that whatever's going on right now, it's going to do for right now. But in the future, things are going to change for you, and you're willing to make that change. With the 2 6s being here, Well, with the 2 6s being here, there is some minor annoyances that you had to deal with. All right, but you have to deal with them in order so they don't get bigger. So handle your shit and then keep it moving before they get out of hand and you don't know what the fuck is going on. You have Beyond Illusion, which is the Judgment card. There's a change of status here. There's some life-changing events that you're going to be going through, which is really, really beautiful because you're manifesting and you're bringing this change into your life. And what's meant for you is not going to pass you, which is absolutely beautiful, right? You saw for things for what it was, what it is, what it's going to be, and you made moves accordingly. I think you went into, you took your power back. If you ever lost it, there's going to be some of you that are going to be traveling a lot. It's going to happen repeatedly. Travel with water, perhaps, maybe just a lot of travel in general, which is a good thing if that's what you're into or if that's what your business calls for. Some of you might be going into sports, moving towards that, or going overseas to play sports. Religion might be a big factor within the family. Hold on one second. Little baby want to leave the room, I guess. Religious factors might be an issue within the family, or there's some burden issues, issues that burden the family right now. Something that quite possibly can be something that has repeated before. There's a man here that's messing with some fire. Messing with possibly trying to seduce someone. It could be an older man. There's a man here that could be messing with a woman that has dark hair beside his current partner, because the snake here can represent another woman. But I also been getting a lot of energy off that snake where there's a man here that might be going through a phase of rebirth, right? Because we see the snake as rebirthing. It's like when they shed their skin, it's a new beginning for them. Which, that's the energy that I'm taking right now, because of the fact that it doesn't always have to be a male, but a masculine energy as well. It could just be someone finally, growing into this new position, letting go of all the burdens and things that have been causing them some type of distress, something that they were holding on to so tight by their fingers and their toes, right? 8 of Bastos and 3 of Cups. So the 8 of Bastos has to deal with someone getting a loan of some sort, money wise, and maybe some of you are out there looking for this little loan, some type of money, and you're going to get it as a pleasant surprise. All right, within a partnership or in a relationship or something between two people. So this can also let's see what else Spanish deck has to say. 5 of Bastos. Five of Bastos with the 6 of Copas. So there is some type of jealousy or deception within a love connection here. Something quite possibly a fucking love affair. Something that has happened over and over again. It could be something where somebody goes overseas and references situation. It's all about sex. something that might cause distress for some of you. Other of you, man, the fuck's going on, Sagittarius? Somebody holding on real tight to this energy, though. All right, I need you to be independent and experienced about actually just be realistic about what is going on. All right, someone has a really big ego, and they're thinking that there's a lot of masculine energy here where they think they're the man because they're able to celebrate the achievement of being able to get with someone else. Four of Cups. Having a heart-to-heart conversation or reaching an agreement with someone. It could be 12 of Cups with... So 12 of Cups, it could be reaching an agreement with a dark-haired man, quite possibly with light complexion, very intelligent person, responsible, serious man, and very capable. So having this conversation with this person of some sort, discussing some type of matters in reference to a short journey or trip or making an exit. Okay? I don't know if you guys hear that, but it's getting real serious over here. Let's see what the Rider White deck. King of Wands. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sag, yourself. This King of Wands he's about action. All right. Someone who has a vision, has high expectations. Shoot. I'll take all three. Page of Swords. Someone that is willing to deliver a message without tact, perhaps, in reference to a third-party situation. 2 3s back to back, and there's going to be someone that's going to be pushing forward. All right. Pushing forward in reference to some opportunities. There's also really strong energy as far as to working overseas here. Working overseas in reference to work. Just making actions and things happen. Three of Wands also signifies that there's some worries that are fading, and that someone's getting into the position of not giving a fuck, doing whatever it is that makes them happy. Okay, taking their happiness and their life into their own hands after going through quite possibly a period of heartbreak or some type of deception. They're releasing the pain, and now they're in a position where they want to be victorious about the moves that they make. All right, this is good news coming your way, accomplishments, public recognition of some sort, and having self-confidence to move the way that they move, right? Because you have to rebirth this new beginning after being hurt or in a position of hurt. And now, quite possibly, maybe that is the situation that you guys went through where there was some deception before, and now you're shedding in your skin into something new, and you're coming into your own, and making things happen for the better, for the best. No place like home, though. So someone almost has this, the way that I feel this is, it's almost like some, I saw that differently. So someone knows that someone is almost like their home, and they feel as though, their heart is there. All right. So right now, You're mulling over certain things and thinking about what can be, what could be, what to do, so on and so forth. You know that you want to be victorious in a certain situation. You're going after what you want, so do that. Don't go back. Once you make a decision, just stick to your guns. Stick to your guns and do what you got to do. All right, here we go again. You know, having that fork in the road and not knowing which way to go. Choices. You have choices before you. Like I always say, it's better to have choices instead of none. All right, it's better to be out here with the ability to make a choice. But you've come to a fork in the road where you have to make a decision. Now is the time to make your moves and make them soon. Now is your time to choose exactly your path. 8, 5, 8, 4. I'm just looking at your numbers. So 2 3s, 4 next to each other. It's almost like you have lack of excitement in a good way for a certain reason. Let's see what the romance angels have to say to you. Sagittarius, Saggy. Your soulmate. That's pretty. That's beautiful, should I say. Yes, this is your soulmate. If that's what you were asking before I pulled out the romance angels, it is your soulmate, and there is a wedding on the horizon. You know, sometimes it happens like that. You know, and I fully believe it. You know, sometimes people, you know, people are married and they got married for whatever reason beforehand. Yes, they were in love, this and the other, and that's what was for them at the time. But now you guys met each other and so on and so forth. It's not good to do the behind the scenes thing or be somebody's mistress or be somebody's side piece, whatever the hell the case may be. It's not cool, all right? Because you don't want nobody to get hurt. I get it. But sometimes it happens that way. Where, you know why I say it? Because I was watching the John McCain documentary on him, and he had gotten, you know, captured in this facility for however long, for mad years, and his wife had like stood by his side throughout this time. It was several years, you know, 5 years I think, and when he got home, you know, he was still with her for a little bit, but then he met somebody else while he was still married, and this ended up being the woman that he's with currently. He fell in love with somebody totally different. And yes, it hurt this lady and his wife, should I say. But that was his soulmate, and he's still with his soulmate. And, you know, I think he paid his dues here on earth. I'm not politician or anything like that in any form or fashion, but I did sit there and watch the damn documentary for whatever fucking reason. I just thought it was and what's interesting, and his wife's name is Cindy. But you know, sometimes it just happens that way, people. You know, no, there's no who's to say which way is right and which way is wrong. It just the luck of the draw, I guess, the way that the cards are written, the way that the book is written for you. All right, some of you are going to be having children with this person. Some of you children may be a factor within this relationship. I'm sorry, I just went like totally off on the whole, because I can't, I like to put myself in people's shoes, right? I like to be able to look at all sides, all facets. Trust and believe that you are guided, and trust your feelings, your dreams, in reference to your career path. Just have trust, have faith that things are going to be working out in your favor. Don't do anything behind anyone's back. If it's time to let go of someone and be with that other person, then do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Just do it the right way. You know. Study. Some of you are going back to school or need to research a certain situation. All right. That card's been coming out a lot, and you know why? I think it's because of the owl. The owl's out here reminding people that they need to be wise in reference to certain decisions. Some of you might be messing with someone with blonde hair, because that just jumped out at me. Here goes children. Some of you are going to be working with children, having children with this person, dealing with children, whatever children, or someone might be acting like a damn child because they're unwilling to make a move, even though they know they're in the position right now to make a decision and have to make a decision. Butterfly oracles for my Saggies. There's a new career on the horizon for some of you. All right, so you going back to school, new things, maybe dealing with the children, being a teacher of some sort. Whatever else kind of career you can do with the children, I'm all set. Being a nanny, blah, 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 whatever. I'm all set with children as far as working with them. Even though they're like super beautiful. I love little babies. Seek and find. Someone's out here about to research and they about to find some stuff out. So that's the way I take it. I think it was on, I don't know if it was you guys last week, but it was like, el que busca encuentra. You know, whoever looks for something will eventually find something. Please know that you are stronger than you already know. The weak feed off of the weak, and you are far beyond not. You're not freaking weak. Point blank system. Like, that's it. You have the strength within you to move forward and make a decision with conviction to make yourself happy and get this victory on your side. There's going to be success in whatever you choose to do. Just move accordingly. Move with good intentions within your heart, and know that everything's going to be taken care of. Just know that you are being protected from beyond. With all my heart, Sagittarius, I'll see you guys next week.